thing.
Audio Jungle. 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 Audio Jungle.
Hey, what's up, everybody out there tonight? It's time for your favorite show, the Wildcat Den Zone. It's Friday night, guys. We got a lot to talk about. Kentucky's coming off of a 2-game winning streak, beating Arkansas last Saturday and Oklahoma just a couple of days ago, Wednesday. Guys, Rusty, Zach, William, how y'all doing? William, thank you for joining in with us again this Friday, buddy. We appreciate you, buddy.
You're so welcome, Bubba. Great to be.
All right, guys. Yes, it's good to have you on, buddy. It's good to have you on. All right, guys. Let's just get right into it. We got a lot to talk about, and I'm gonna back it all the way up to Saturday. Hey, thoughts on that Arkansas game, guys? What y'all's thoughts?
Where's them cow lovers now? They're Kentucky
didn't hear
fans
much
now,
of that.
ain't they? Huh?
Yeah. I didn't hear a whole lot this past weekend, Rusty. I didn't hear a whole lot.
I didn't hear
Did
nothing.
you guys hear a whole lot? I didn't either. I didn't hear nothing.
Cow lovers are quiet.
Now, while you all was sitting there watching that, I know everybody had their doubts. Did it shock you all, William, Zach, Rusty?
Yeah, it kind of did. It did.
Did it shock you all?
It shocked me pretty bad. I picked Arkansas by 30.
Hey, listen, all them.
Well, I
Oh,
wasn't.
Rose Scott said, yes, sir.
I really kind of thought we'd lose, but I thought, we had a chance, but I didn't think we'd win the way we did. And then when they had them 3 technicals and then they took the lead by 1, I thought, oh, here we go.
Yeah, I thought that was the point where we was just going to falter.
Yeah.
We was going to see the Kentucky classes of late. But I will say this. I think, and overall, I think that's the best game we played all season long. And we couldn't have picked a better day to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, ain't that the truth? And that took a lot to come back back from all them technicals. I ain't never seen so many.
Well,
I mean, in one game, I think the most I've seen. I'm just talking about me. The most I've seen is 3 in one game.
I
You know-
almost,
What total of 6?
yeah.
see, 4 on us, 2 on Arkansas. I'll say this though. The one on Garrison, I understand because he was standing over top of A cup and he was flex, and I get that. The one on Oway was kind of like he could have went either way. The one on Pope, I understand completely. But the one that was on Diabate was the worst technical foul in the history of basketball.
Yeah, it was. It was nonsense.
I thought that was absolutely.
They was, yeah, there you go.
I
Yeah,
thought
put
that was
Doug Showers on here.
Yeah. There he is, right there, the culprit,
Yeah.
right there.
I actually seen a thing. I was scrolling through Facebook and it said it's like an Arkansas fan page and there's a bunch of Kentucky fans trolling it and everything. But they said that Kentucky played 8-on-5 that entire game, and I said, how can you play 8-on-5 when we had 4 technicals? They took the lead. We just battled back and beat them, but had enough nerve to say the rest was on our side.
What's up, Caleb? How you doing, bud?
What's up, Kel?
Now, here's my things too, Zach. I'm gonna go back to the Pope one. I'm gonna go back to the Pope technical. I get that one because he was defending his team. I kind of disagree with that one because you got to give a coach just a little bit of grace because he was defending his team. I thought the Mo technical was absolutely awful.
He went like this right here
I get it.
at a camera. He flexed on the camera and got a technical.
Yeah.
So
They got scared.
Yeah. Now.
Oh yeah,
the
Shale
Pope
said the
one,
game
he
was
did-
getting
and when he
out of
done
control.
I was afraid he's gonna get like those strawberry up here for Notre Dame.
when,
Come after him.
Yeah.
Move some furniture.
Hey, I understand the
Like I said, the
frustration.
one on Pope,
Yeah.
I felt like, yeah. You said the frustration. What, Zach?
I understand the frustration on Pope because Arkansas came out the first 5-6 minutes that second half and they were the aggressor. Then we needed just a little bit of a spark to get us back to where we needed. And like I said, the technical foul on Garrison, I mean I understand that one, but the one on Pope, I get what you're saying, defending. But they did tell him to get back twice, and he kept charging. He was looking for it. And in all honesty, I'm glad he got that because I think that set the momentum up, and that's when we just carried it. But the one they called on Mo, like I said, Doug Shales is probably one of the worst officiators that you'll ever see in college basketball, and that was the worst technical ever known to mankind. So,
Yeah, it was.
I will be, Caleb.
mhm.
Yeah, Caleb. I'm picking the Seahawks on that one, guys.
Yeah, Seahawks for me.
I think
New England's 4.5-point dogs. I'd like to see New England, but I just don't think Seahawks just look too tough.
I think the Patriots going to try to grind it out, make it a real slow game. I just don't see it. I think the Seahawks are too explosive.
I mean, I like to see the Patriots win it, Raver on them, but I mean, Seahawks, like I say, they're too, and their defense is as good or better than Denver's was.
I'd rather see a Super Bowl go down to a field goal or something like that. I just don't think this is going to be the case. I think Seattle's just going to come in and thump them. I really do.
Not to move on from the Super Bowl real quick, but go back to that Arkansas game. What did y'all think about that Brazil throwing Noah at the end of the game?
Bush League. But I will say this: Brazil's a crybaby, and he does this every year. When he don't get his way, he throws a little temper tantrum, and just so happened he done it to a Harlan native, and guess what? Stepped up and hit them free throws, baby.
Yeah.
Noah had 9 points, 7 rebounds that game.
Yeah, and hang on.
He was down there probably pushing that dude around, had him frustrated and off his game. That's probably why he did it.
You know what frustrates me more than anything? and I'll say this, and we can get back to the Arkansas game. This kills me. Trent comes in, plays a total of 20 minutes, 9 points, 7 rebounds, and then what's Pope do? Puts him on the bench and plays him 5 minutes against Oklahoma. Kills me. Absolutely kills me.
Does.
Huh.
Well, not just.
I'm not saying Trent's the best player in the world. But if you're going to say a kid carried you to a win in a hostile environment like Arkansas, and you say we don't win that game unless it's him getting rebounds against Texas, why not play him more? Why bench him? I understand, and I think the whole Oklahoma game was, I think he was stat stuffing for Oway at being against his former team. And he was letting Garrison eat too. Garrison had his best game in the Kentucky jersey. Don't get me wrong. I still think Noah deserved more minutes against Oklahoma. I do.
Yeah, especially after coming
Yeah,
off.
he just had 7 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. It don't understand. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
Garrison had about 20. I mean,
Yeah.
Garrison had 20 points, 11 rebounds. I think.
And think about how many times we've been on this show and we've talked about how bad Garrison is, or how many times we've messed just saying BG is awful. And then what's he do? Which, don't get me wrong, we played a very terrible Oklahoma team.
Yeah, that ain't really saying that.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, Oklahoma's bad.
I was saying that too. I was thinking he probably heard me calling him garbage last week, and he figured garbage Garrison better get out and do something.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll call you
You know,
garbage
he
again
done
if you
that
don't get another game like that.
We done-
Hey, you garbage.
We done that last year. Rusty started talking about him, and then the next, Rusty done that last year. He'd be talking about him, and then he'd he'd come back and score 15, 20 points.
Yeah, that's like me and Will we was talking there Wednesday night. And we was talking about how bad he was. Well, I think we talked about every game about how bad he was.
Yeah.
And then he comes out and does exactly what we've been expecting him to do. And I was like, well, then I told him, I said, I think the only bad thing about this, Will, is Oklahoma's terrible. So I don't know if this game counts or not for him, but
Yeah, he does against Tennessee.
if he does it tomorrow, I'll say, well, he might be coming along. I don't think he will, though.
That's what I was talking before the show started. I was talking to Rusty, and I said they might have had heart to heart, saying, you either start playing better, or we're going to do something else.
He just he's got the body and the size. I'm sure he's got plenty of talent and athleticism, but he just seems like he's always out there lollygagging. I mean,
When he half hustled down the court that one game, buddy, I was so glad Pope put him on that bench and yelled in his face, and I thought, man, that'll light a fire. And then up until that Oklahoma or to the Arkansas game, he played 4 games in a row and didn't have one single point.
Probably had
I just don't get it though. I know it. I mean, Oklahoma, that game's not really worth bragging about, because last week when we went over our top 10, everybody's beating Oklahoma. But I mean, the Arkansas win was a good win. We needed that.
I think,
we Zachary there.
Do what?
I said we all 3 picked Kentucky. You went against.
Well, I'm gonna say this, and this is why I did.
He did.
Here's the
Thank
thing.
goodness, it's internet tonight.
Hey, a couple of weeks ago, when we started SEC play, we had so many people on here watching this. Even Rusty and Brent picked Alabama to beat Kentucky. I was the only one who picked Alabama. Well, I figured I'd try it different this week, and I figured, I'd say Arkansas by 30, not knowing that Kentucky was the aggressor, and we played down to our style. We did not let Arkansas get out and run and gun like they like to.
Yeah.
And we held A-Cup in check. He didn't have a single point until the second half, and I think he ended up going for 20. But him going for 20, we've still able to play our game. And hey, if I have to pick against them tonight for them to win tomorrow, hey, I will. I'll keep it going. But no. Take it back. I will never in my life ever pick Tennessee. Sorry.
Like I say, always got to score 20. Ever since last year, if always scores 20, we win.
Yeah. And hey, I seen an interesting stat Wednesday night. Mark Pope is 35. Well, now he's 36. He was 35-1 when leading at the half as the head coach of Kentucky. So now 36-1. That's an impressive stat.
Yeah.
Well, how do y'all feel now? Well, we still got a little ways to go before SEC conference, but we beat Arkansas. I mean, they was tied for second in the conference.
Yep. See,
You
now,
guys feel like we got a chance in that now? I mean, especially I
Well,
don't
it's,
think Auburn, Tennessee's is good. SEC's down. I mean, what happened? What happened? Sankey went out and hired that guy to make the basketball better, and he did the last few years. It's been pretty good. But this year, it's subpar.
Well, let's take a look
I
at
think,
that, guys.
I think there's
Let's take
only I think there's only 3 ranked teams in the conference right now. We'll see one of them next Saturday.
Yeah, they was ranked like, well, this Saturday, Tennessee, don't we? They just ranked like 25th.
Did they get back in?
I think they was 25th.
That's
I could be
garbage.
wrong, but I thought they was. What
I
do you
know.
got here, Brent?
That's the conference, ain't it?
I
Yeah.
think well, I had something right there, but yeah, that's the conference. I don't know if it's going to show up or not.
I know as of Wednesday night.
Yeah, I had the conference.
Yeah, we got a 3-way tie right now for third. I think it's us, Arkansas, and Vandy, and it's so weird because we hold the tiebreaker over Arkansas. Arkansas holds the tiebreaker over Vandy, and Vandy holds the tiebreaker over us. Now it's a weird 3-team race for third right now.
Is Texas A&M still first and not even ranked in top 25?
No, they're first, and I think Florida's second, and then like I said, you got that 3-way tie for third with us and Vandy and Arkansas.
Well, I don't see how A&M's not in the top 25. I mean,
Hey, they just gave up 100 points to Alabama the other night.
oh my Lord! Well,
100, but they only lost 100-97. So
speaking of
This
100
is-
points,
This is the conference. This is the conference right here. Texas A&M is 7-2 in the conference, and they're 17-5 overall. Florida is 17th in the top 25. They are 7-2 in conference and 16-6. Kentucky is third, 7-3 in the conference, 16-7. Arkansas 6-3 in the conference. Vanderbilt 6-3, but 19-3 overall. They're ranked 15th. Tennessee, guys, we play them tomorrow. They're 6-3, and in the conference they're 16-6. They're ranked 25. They're ranked 25. Then Alabama after that 5-4 conference. Missouri 5-4 conference. Auburn 5-4. Texas 5-5. Georgia 4-5. Mississippi, Ole Miss 3-6. Mississippi State 3-6. LSU 2-7. South Carolina 2-8, and last place is Oklahoma at a record of 1-9 in the conference. That's what we got right there.
yeah, you got like a good top half and a very terrible second. Bottom half. I mean, I'm like Rusty. Last year.
Bottom,
Last year we put so many teams in the NCAA tournament. I think we set a record last year, if I'm mistaken. And then this year, you got basically you might put 6 or 7 at the most. But I mean, the bottom half of that conference is bad.
Sounds like it.
And I mean, we beat a lot of them. I mean, Texas, Mississippi State, LSU, Oklahoma. That's 5 of our 7 wins, and they're the bottom feeders right now. But I mean,
yeah, I don't know what happened. Maybe everybody's focusing on football.
Well,
I don't know.
At one time, I think we had one of the worst records, and going into conference play. Out of all these teams, I know like Georgia was 12-1, LSU was 12-1. I mean, those were some really good teams, and then everybody's got to this gauntlet in the SEC, and it's just kind of a lot of them just went straight downhill. Thank God we haven't, but
Well, yeah. I mean, we're playing the teams for the second time now. We're getting through the second half of it.
hey, I tell you what, if we hush, Louie, if we can get by and beat Tennessee tomorrow, I'll really be surprised next Saturday if we go down to Gainesville and get a win. I think that's going to be probably our toughest conference test up to date. I really do, because Florida's good.
Well, we got the talent. And I think we talked last week a little bit about, I mean, you hate to see guys get injured, but sometimes I think that narrows it down to who you got to play and who you got to work with. And
yeah,
that kind of makes things a little easier for you to, I mean.
Well, you remember that's how Cal done for years at Kentucky. He started out non-conference playing, 10, 11, 12 deep. And then as conference grinded on, halfway through the year or whatever, he started dwindling that down to, 6, 7, or 8. And I think now, that, we basically got our set in stone 5-man, Moreno, Yelovich, Oway, Aberdeen, and did I say 4 or 5? Anyway, but Chandler, that's who I forgot. My bad. And then you got Noah, you got Mo, and Garrison. So you're basically, eight-man rotation right now.
That's enough. I mean,
yeah. But
I'm like, TV timeouts. It's not like back in the old days. I mean, now they so many TV timeouts. They got plenty of time to rest.
Did you say Jasper? You got Jasper.
Oh, and Jasper. So we're a nine-man rotation. I forgot about it. Jasper's like Noah, man.
I mean,
yeah, he don't get I don't think he gets enough credit. I mean, he can ball handle and he's got a deadly step back jumper, but he's inconsistent on the defensive end. I mean, he picked up 2 fouls in a matter of 12 seconds the other night.
Well, that's the same thing with Perry. I mean, he couldn't play defense, but he could shoot.
Go ahead, Will.
I was just say he came out and hit a couple shots that we kind of needed. I think it's a little fadeaway, and then I think he busted a 3. And he's left-handed too, so
yeah.
I'd say not give him another year or 2. He's going to be good.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he don't transfer out.
I don't see him going nowhere. So I think he'd be crazy to leave his system because the way Pope plays is his style.
Yeah.
But and we've talked about that. This year's a totally different style than what we seen last year. Last year was a fun offense. I mean, just run and gun, just jack up threes. And this year it's kind of in the same boat, but it's more of a grinded out kind of ordeal.
I don't know if he kind of changed some of his, maybe part of this roster. He chose it to hopefully have a little bit of a defense because that was a problem last year. We couldn't stop a nosebleed.
Yeah, we were scoring close to 100 points a game at some times, but we was giving up, 85, 90 points. So, yeah. I mean,
speaking of 100-point games, what are we going to do in Michigan? They already got like 8 or 9 100-point games.
Yeah.
Michigan's looking good. I mean,
did you? Speaking of 100-point games. Okay, so you remember the beatdown we got by Gonzaga? They hung 94 on us. They got beat the other night by a team that was 10-14 and have won 2 conference games.
Lost to Portland, didn't they?
And I don't know if y'all seen that, but listen, I love upsets. That same night, you had Michigan State go down to Minnesota. Minnesota stormed the court. And I thought, man, that's awesome. I got to catch the tail end of that Gonzaga game, and poor old Portland stormed the court. And I promise you, when I say they had 60 fans there, I'm not even kidding you. It was, it was the funniest thing ever because, the fans wanted to rush the court, but my Lord, you see more at a intramural basketball game like kindergarten or something, But it was comical though. But that made my Wednesday night. Kentucky winning, and then the court storming in Portland, Oregon.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Well, guys, let's before we go back, what's your thoughts, William, on this week on the Arkansas game, Oklahoma
They
game?
done good. They shocked me because I was talking to Zach. I talked to Zach while we're playing. Like we'll message back and forth, and I'll tell him like, hey, this, and they need to do this or that or whatever, and we'll message back and forth. But they shocked me in what they done, and they didn't turn the ball over as much as I thought they was going to, and they hit shots they needed to hit, but yeah, they done good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised we slowed Arkansas down. I mean,
that was my key to the game, buddy. I did not see it coming. But I tell you, I loved humbling John Calipari. That's what I loved the most about Saturday night. I don't care if it's by 1 point or by 100 points.
Yeah, I know.
And I hope that shut up them Cal critics. But I mean, they're worse than Tennessee fans. I swear.
I know they're awful like that.
Yeah, they are. But I will say this though, and in all honesty, you remember all the games where we had all the letdowns with Cal coaching and our defense. And Arkansas got just about this much of a taste of what we went through for the last 5 years.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. Now I said they got that much of a taste, like you said, Zach.
And that's it. Yeah,
5, 6 years. Yeah.
I mean, the last, other than the COVID year, I mean, I won't count that because we had absolutely terrible season that year. But the last couple of years, seeing teams, like Oakland, St. Peter's, knocking us out in the first round, Arkansas is going to get Arkansas if Cal stays there 5 years, they're going to get a taste of that very soon because I'm telling you, I've seen it a lot Saturday night. They just could not stop us. And you know what Cal did? Kept them in man-to-man. Would not switch up to a zone. Would not slow us down. So they know what it's like to be have John Calipari at the helm.
Brent says all we gotta do is go to the zone. He won't know what to do. And it wasn't a few minutes later. They said Kentucky's in the zone. I said,
they went to that 3-2.
Remember that?
Yep. And I tell you what, college basketball, you don't see much zone defense, buddy. But when you see it, it's a beautiful sight. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful sight. When they said that announcer said Kentucky's gone zone, and they had Trent there in the middle chasing back and forth and like a 3-2 matchup. I loved every second of that because you can see the look on Cal's face. And I think it's kind of just Mark Pope just doing a little spitting across that table at him. That's what I enjoyed.
It wasn't 5 minutes before that. Brent said, all we got to do is go zone. Cal won't know what to do. And then that's when they said that. It wasn't 5 minutes later.
I said, all he got to do is go to the zone. I said, Cal won't know what to do.
Hey, well, you remember the Gonzaga game there last year. And, we was down by 16, 17 at the half. You remember what Pope did? He came out that second half, 1-3-1 zoned them to death.
3-1, yeah.
And I don't think Gonzaga hit a 3 at second half, and that right there, that's what won us the game. And I'm all for it. That's the difference between just trying to push it or slow the game down. You got to slow it down and play zone. Hey, if it works, it works.
Well, here's how I am after the Oklahoma game, whatever. I mean, I guess I'm glad to see Garrison finally break out. Maybe he's starting to try. If he starts playing to his potential, we could get dangerous. But I mean, I think we could be really competitive in the SEC tournament.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I think our ceiling would be the Sweet 16, but I kind of don't see us getting there. But I'm saying we could. It's possible. And that's saying a lot because a few weeks ago I didn't even think we was going to make the NIT.
No.
Yeah. I think.
So
me
I
and
mean,
Will were talking
I'm
about
not saying that,
Yeah.
you know,
Uh,
but that's just where I
well,
stand now.
okay. What you just said right there. Let me ask you this. Okay. When Pope took the job, he said, we're here to hang banners. If you're inside Rupp Arena, you don't hang nothing but national championship banners. So if he makes, we'll say he wins it. Okay, say we make the tournament. We win the first game. We lose the second game. We get put out in the second round of 32. Kentucky fans happy with that?
I think a lot of them's not. I'm not going to be like ecstatic about it, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to throw him under the bus. It's only his second year. I mean, I don't know if he got the exact roster he wanted. His best player, really, well, he played 1 or 2 games. JQ, his point guard went down. But now I do fault him for only getting 1 point guard with all that money. Now I do fault him for that.
Yeah.
But now, if we have another year of it, it might be time to start looking elsewhere. I mean, his buyout's cheap, but and that was part of the reason I was so on board with him, was because he's making a little above average than you're not most coaches, and if we need to get out from under him, we can afford it.
Yeah, I don't care if it's in any kind of sport. I don't want to ever have a stupid buyout like what we have with Mark Stoops.
No,
and I'm thinking Pope makes $5.5 million a year. I don't think it's over 6. I don't think it's under 5. Might be like 5.7.
What, Pope?
Yeah,
I thought it was 5.5, but I don't know.
I don't think, like I said, I don't think it's under 5. I don't think it's over 6. But
yeah, I don't think. Yeah,
with everything that's happened this season as far as injuries, we lost our true point guard out with his shoulder, having surgery. I don't look for JQ to play another game, and then you lose, probably one of your best shooters with a broken foot. I think if Pope gets us back to the Sweet 16, I think Kentucky fans are just going to have to understand, hey, look what I've done with a broken roster.
Yeah,
agree.
Yeah, well, I think Jasper Johnson. I mean, like we say, I think he needs a year or two.
Yeah,
he ain't ready to be the man yet. But.
Yeah, Donald's comment right there, talking about Jasper is supposed to be the point guard in training. Well, he can't be a point guard. Yeah, he can't be a point guard in training. If there ain't no point guard training, then no, that's the thing.
But
that's what
I feel like we've been playing better since Lowe got hurt for some reason. I don't know how or why, but since Lowe's got hurt, it seems like we've got better. I mean, I'm not saying it's his fault, but we must have changed something about what we was doing.
Maybe Aberdeen, now that Lowe's out, maybe Aberdeen saw it. Maybe he's saying, all right, this is my role. This is what I got to do.
Yeah, maybe this is how they're.
I don't know,
Yeah, I think Aberdeen. I think he brings a lot to the table. He's a pretty good shooter, but he changes the tempo to the game, and I think that's what helps us. If we need to run, he can run us. If we need to slow it down, I think he can walk the ball up half court and get us a play going and get us set. I do.
But I think a lot of what he does gets overlooked.
I do too, and I'm gonna tell you something. He's got one of the purest shots that we've seen. I mean, when he. Yeah, I agree, Donald, 100%. Yeah. I don't look for it. I think that's been a waste of money.
Waste of money, and he's probably making more than he's probably making. I'd hate to know how much he's making compared to Noah. He's the highest paid one on the team.
Yeah, I think he come in around about $4 or $5 million, if I ain't mistaken.
That's ridiculous. What, he played 2 or 3 games, maybe 4, half game.
I think 4. He played. The only game that I really count as him playing a game would be the St. John's game, because, in my opinion, you don't have him, you don't win that game. Just because he switched the momentum of that game and he carried us. Other than that, the other 3 games it's like he was a ghost. He's the highest and always second.
Always 20-point man.
Hey,
if he don't get 20 points, if he gets 20 points, we win.
Hey, I'm telling you, they said that first game, it's the Alabama and the Missouri game. they was talking about how Elway wasn't living up to expectations, and that's horrible. 250,000, that's ridiculous. But they was talking about how he wasn't playing up to potential and all this. And he's broke out every game since.
Yeah.
I wish they doubt him a little bit more. But the thing about him is he's got the ugliest jump shot in college basketball. And ain't nobody can convince me he don't.
It is awful.
I mean, it's like this, and then he pushes. Yeah.
The whole team. Hey, maybe we're peaking at the right time. Maybe we took our bumps early, and maybe we'll get them behind us. And
could be.
I don't. I'll say hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hey.
I don't see us getting blown out by 30 like that Gonzaga game or anything like that anymore. I think we've hit our peak right at the right time, and I think, like I said, we'll see how we do Saturday, and then the following Saturday when we go to Gainesville against Florida, I think that'll be our two. We'll see if this momentum carries over. Because you do it right there, and you're 9-2 in conference or 9-3 in conference if you win this Saturday and next. Because if the SEC's doing that, you get one break a year, kind of like a bye week. So we won't play none the rest of the week after tomorrow. And then we won't play again until next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
And I think that's the first time in my life that I ever remember us playing in the SEC and not having 2 games in a week.
Yeah. They've been times we almost had 3 something.
I remember one year, who was it that there was somebody in the it might have been Ole Miss back in like 2013. I remember watching them in the SEC tournament. They won 4 games in 4 straight days to make the tournament, and they got like a 12 seed or something. But
we had to play a bunch of games in a row like that one time. I can't remember what the deal was.
Well, Zaki was talking about the break, and after tomorrow at Florida, that's next Saturday that you was talking about.
Yeah, that's a 3:30 ABC game.
Whoa, that ain't good. I hope you're wrong on that one, Don.
Whoa, come on, Don.
Mercy. Why does that man do deserve to be called something like that?
We ain't talking about
Natty.
Stoops and he gone.
You might as well talk about his mama. Gee.
Well, anyways, guys, before we get started, I know a couple weeks ago I showed you one of my gifts. I got another one. Look at my UK gnome guy.
Oh yeah.
So you get to watch him. I'm putting him on the Wildcat Den shelf right here, guys.
Don't them gnomes go out in the yard?
It's too cold for him right now.
Oh yeah.
It's too cold for him. We'll put him right there for right now. I'll have to adjust everything, but
we got you, Don. We was just joking around. we just had a good time. I hope that ain't true though, because we need to keep winning. We need to keep the momentum.
Stoops couldn't win a game on a bye week, buddy. Let alone coming out of one.
Eddie feeding them barbecue and Stoops giving them whiskey.
Did you see the number 1 tight end that we're going after?
We got 2 good tight ends.
We got the number 1. We're going after the number 1, and I think he's ranked 26th or 25th Nation 100. But he's number 1. I forgot his name. I saw that today. That's
is he from Boyle County?
I think he is. He's like 6'6".
Yeah, you're talking about Seneca Driver.
Seneca Driver. That's it. Hey,
I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all will see him. Yeah. Y'all think he's good on a football field? Watch him play basketball. It's dunk after dunk after dunk. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you what made it so cool about him the other night. So I think it was Boyle County and Danville was playing. That's basically like our Harlan and Harlan County game.
Right.
And so they was Big Dog Morrow was down there. Then you had Brom was there and another one of their coaches, but you had Stein and I think Stein and what is his name? We just hired from UTSA. He was their OC and that was their tight Justin
I know who
Ju-
you're
ju-
talking about.
Justin Burke and Joe Sloan. They all three was there. Yeah, they all three was there watching him. So, and they said one side of the gym was Kentucky, one side was Louisville, and they was all recruiting him right there. So,
And I think he's got another visit. He had visited a couple of times to Kentucky, and I think I had read today where he's coming back.
well,
for another.
and they said yesterday or the day before about him that he was in no hurry to commit. I think he's just a junior.
Yeah.
He might be a senior.
Commit to their. I don't think he's. Well, what happened? Remember before they said that they wasn't signing those letters of intent anymore, but they still are.
Yeah.
I remember they said that a while back.
Yeah. I remember one year, I think when I was in high school, they was like a 7th or 8th grader that was out there playing somewhere in California. He might have committed to Lane Kiffin at USC. He was a quarterback, and he was like one of the youngest recruits ever, and he committed to Southern Cal. But I don't know if he ever played. But he was in like junior high, 7th or 8th grade. It was weird, if I ain't mistaken. I want to say it was Lane Kiffin at Southern Cal, though.
William, what do you think about Kentucky football? Do you think we're going in the right direction with Stein and his recruiting up to this point? What do you think? Just at this point.
And he seems like he's putting a team together. And, hopefully they turn out. I think, what was it, 2 years ago, Zach, man, you went and watched them. And he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if they turn out anything, they get, do the recruiting and stuff like he's been doing and stuff, I believe they'll be.
I think they'll be competitive too.
Hey, he's swinging for the fences. He ain't settling for less.
What I mean, yeah, you're exactly right, Zach. He is.
I'll say this: I've been seeing where a lot of Kentucky fans they've come out and said that they've really never been really football fans, but basketball. But now they're like, well, now I'm getting interested in football. I want to see what happens. I like this guy.
Well, I think Stein. I think he's brought the excitement back to Kentucky football because last couple of years has been pretty lackluster. We get all the hype going up, and we just get the ultimate letdown every year. I hate to say it, Kentucky's from a fan standpoint. I've seen the really good Kentucky years where we've won 10 games and we've won bowl games. I've seen the years we struggle to get 7 and 8 wins. Then I've seen the years where we struggle to get 3 and 2, 3, and 4 wins. But and I thought after that second Citrus Bowl win, I thought, man, Kentucky's moving in the right direction. And what we do, we're back to being the bottom feeder of the SEC.
Went right back after that second Citrus Bowl.
Yeah, and
you're right after that second Citrus Bowl win, it went and fast too.
And I understand, a lot that's hurt us too is, the conservative play style, slowing the game down, not running tempo, if you got 35-second play clock, we're using 33 and a half, 34 seconds of it. And and that's the thing. When they hired Stein, he said, you're going to see a different style of offense. You're going to see something fun. You're going to see us going up and down the field, and we're all about putting points on that scoreboard.
Hey, that's good. That means people's wanting to be there.
Hey, I'm telling you, I see so much excitement going to come out of this football team. I really do. I've been excited for Mark Stoops' team for years, but I think we're getting ready to see a fun, competitive football team from Kentucky.
Well, at least the last 3 years, I wasn't getting let down because I didn't let myself get built up over him because I done washed my hands and put him up on a shelf. I didn't like him as a hire. I mean, he had about 3 good years. That's about it, maybe 4. I mean, but he was getting paid so much just to get to a little bowl game. Whoop, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, if like I'd always said, if he was getting paid down more like toward an average coach, I could have got behind him more. But he was just making too much money just to make a garbage bowl.
And the only thing that worries me about Will Stein is this, and I think I've said it before. you're coming into the best conference in college football. You're a young 36-year-old head coach with no head coaching experience. I understand you got your ties to the Bluegrass State. Your dad played at Kentucky. You was a diehard Kentucky fan. You played quarterback for Louisville. But, you're going somewhere now where, like, in the Big Ten, you had Oregon, you had, we'll say Penn State, Michigan, Indiana now, and Ohio State. You had about top 5 teams every year is about the same. Now you're going into somewhere where you've got LSU's, you've got Ole Miss's, you got Georgia's, Florida's, Alabama. You're going into a stacked conference.
Yeah.
Kentucky's got a gauntlet every year. I mean,
oh, and now that they're going to this 9-game conference slate,
Goodness.
and I think our second game of the season coming up is Alabama.
Listen, we've got.
Ain't no Pac-12 coach gonna beat Will Stein. Huh.
I hope not.
I'll tell you that right now.
Especially
like
Rusty said, we went over the schedule one night. Zach, I think you was something. I don't think he was on the show, but we had looked at the schedule for next year, and even Rusty, before I could even say it, Rusty looked at the schedule and he said, "That's a tough schedule for that's a tough schedule for anybody."
Yeah,
a competitive schedule for anybody, and it is. If you look at that schedule for anybody, that would be seen it, William. That football schedule, William. Have you?
I'm not knocking on Notre Dame, but look at their next 2-year schedule. I do not see how they could even let them in if they go undefeated, not being in the conference. I mean, it's horrible. They're talking about BYU up here.
Yeah. I've seen that 2026 schedule for them, and I thought, man, that's a cakewalk for 12-0 right there.
The next 2 years, it's like that. I mean, they're talking about CJ Carr #1 for Heisman. I mean, for what? Beating a bunch of little cupcakes? I'm just telling. I think they got Miami and BYU. That's it. That's it.
I wish somebody would just throw them into a conference 1 year. Do not let them play that ACC cupcake schedule. Throw them in the Big Ten. Throw them in the SEC. Throw them in one of them two. Tell me how many wins they get.
Okay, William. Did you say you hadn't looked at the football schedule for next fall?
No.
Okay. All right, guys. Here it is. September 5th. We start off with. And probably Stoops thought he was going to be there, but hey, it is what it is. Hey, we got to play the game.
Oh yeah, I know who this is.
I mean, we've got to play who they give us. That's it, Zach. Youngstown State.
Penguins.
Run it up.
That's the first one.
70-0, calling it now.
60 on.
Second one game, Alabama.
That's going to be a tough.
Third game, Texas A&M.
Is that at A&M?
Yes. And then you got South Alabama after Texas A&M. Then you go to South Carolina, LSU, Oklahoma, Vanderbilt, Tennessee, Florida, Missouri, and Louisville. That's pretty competitive.
Whoa.
That's for anybody.
Did we not play Georgia this year?
Didn't have it on there.
Thank God.
No Georgia.
Kirby ain't. I think Kirby ain't what he used to be. I think Georgia's. I think they're. He's going to have to do something to get them back because the last couple of years they just ain't been like a true Georgia team to me. Not what Kirby used to have.
There's no Georgia, guys. There's no Georgia. William and Rusty. There's no Georgia. But look on. But like I said, you got Alabama,
A&M.
Well, I mean, it didn't get no easier removing them. That's for sure.
Yeah, right. I mean, yeah, there's no Georgia this year.
So when are they allowed to start actually getting to work and getting in and start working on stuff? Because I got a feeling if they don't get in and start doing stuff as quick as they can, it'll be a little rough season.
Yeah, they need to. Yeah.
'Cause you got a
And
fresh team coming in that you don't know a lot about. A bunch of players that are coming in from different schools. They need to get organized together. Get you.
yeah,
Well, I
we
mean,
gotta get you. Yeah, because this is February. This going in next week, going into the second week. You got spring practice coming up too. I don't know if they're lifting weights right now or they're supposed to be. I guess. I mean, that's what I think.
I think I did.
I don't know.
they're probably
But,
working
you
with
know-
the personal trainers and stuff right now, I'd imagine.
And
But now, Signetti, he got Indiana to the playoffs his first year there, but they didn't have a schedule like that.
well, that's
No.
true. And I think that's I think you said that once before too, Rusty. And
But now this
Hey,
last year, hey, he done it. I mean, he's
Hey.
beaten Oregon. He beat Oregon twice, Ohio State.
that reminds me,
He embarrassed Oregon that second time. Embarrassed.
Rusty, if you want to come down to Lexington, I was
Oh,
going to ask
hold
you.
on a minute here. I've done went drunk the blue Kool-Aid. Yeah, I'm back to drink it too, Donald. I got me a picture right there in the refrigerator right now. I had poured it out down the toilet, but I got it back out.
Now, Rusty, I'm gonna ask Zach and William this. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. If you want to come on down in the spring, drive on down here to Lexington. We'll meet you.
Oh, go ahead. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
He knows that. Guys, if we can make it to the spring game, you interested?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Zach, and Zach's been twice. That was when they was good. You know,
Okay.
Yeah, we went
We're good
down.
now. We're good now.
Do
Hopefully,
you think?
they were good.
Do
Yeah.
you think Do you think it'll be hard this year to get into that spring game?
Did we even have one last year?
It was a two-hand
We had
touch
one, but I
type
think
deal.
2-hand touch.
Stein
Yeah,
said he's going to let him play.
And I was going to go to it. I talked myself out of it. I was going to go to it.
Is
and
that-
I talked myself
is
out
that
of
when
it.
they
But
done
now,
the,
I reckon he's going to.
that's when they done the big old bucket helmets, wasn't it? The I don't know
This
what
year.
they're called.
You're
Yeah, they
starting
done
to
that,
see them in
two-hand
college
touch.
now. NFL's got them all
Yeah.
over. I can't stand them things.
Man, they're odd.
Like big giant size bobble doll.
How them guys make
Yeah.
them leather helmets? They got to have all this stuff.
I think they just need to go back to rugby and just take the helmets off.
I think they do that, don't they? Don't they do that for like
Do what?
protocol? Like they wear.
Yeah, you got to wear them. You know, if you have a concussion,
Yeah.
now it's protocol. But
Yeah.
a lot of them after that, you know, they just keep it on there. I was watching. It was.
You
It
want
might have been
the
the
old safety, it's that big old helmet on.
It might have been the Texans I was watching one Sunday, and their whole offensive line had them on. And I thought, man, it cracked me up.
They're big in the NFL. The NFL it's a really good product right now, but I don't like them things. But I don't like that kickoff. I can't.
No, I don't like kickoff neither.
No, that's.
Don't like it.
I tell you, I'd say the safety protocol for the concussions. I would say we all can thank Tua for that. You know, he's had 47 of them in about 5 years. So he probably don't remember the 48th one, but you know,
Go back to grass. Start with.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's blowing out knees and concussions. I think that's a lot to do with his injuries.
We'll see what we can do. We see what, and I don't know, ball game or something. I mean, what was that? Who said that $50 a ticket? Donald?
He said that was to get into a season.
Oh, the lottery.
The lottery for season tickets. But y'all go. Hey, y'all at least gotta get me some kind of nice autograph poster or something. You go down there between three of us.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've not been
I
to.
can't see these comments.
I've not been to a ball game, but me and him watched Kentucky playing football. Now, I watched the girls play basketball, and it was nice. But yeah, I've not got to do the whole basketball.
What's our girls ranked?
Oh Lord, I think
20.
Yeah.
21st, 22nd. They lost a heartbreaker last night to number 7 Vanderbilt by 1 point.
But I think that's their first loss in a while.
I seen
Oh,
Louisville
yeah.
was ranked
I was going to
6th.
mention that.
Louisville girls that good?
Yeah, Kentucky beat them though.
Strack,
I
I
know
seen
that.
had a big game.
Yeah.
Well,
Few
the
nights
thing about it
ago.
was that other one, she fractured something. I can't remember if it was in her shoulder or it was her elbow. She dislocated her elbow, so she missed like 6, 7 games, and they lost like 5 of them, 5 out of 6 or 4 out of 5, somewhere through there. But she come back the game at Arkansas. Oh yeah, we actually swept Arkansas this past weekend in Fayetteville, men and women.
Oh yeah, I was about to say I think I seen that.
The women went down there and won by 20.
Yeah.
On Sunday.
But yeah, football comes. I'd like to go watch a couple of them this year.
I can't see.
I was going to try to get me and Zach a ball ticket, but
I can't see.
I don't know if it's worth it down there and watching them.
Four's a lot though.
Well, guys, this is what we're going to do. We're going to change gears over to tomorrow's game. So,
what time is it?
What do y'all?
8:30.
What?
Well,
8:30.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll be off work by then.
Guys, what are we thinking about this one tomorrow? If I can bring it up, I don't know if it'll even show it. There it is. Well, it did. It did that one. That one.
I will say this: win or lose tomorrow, we will be in denim jerseys.
Oh, I was going to.
Yeah.
It's true. I've seen a bunch.
Breaking them out.
Do you like pulp? You like pulped orange juice or non-pulp? That's what I don't know.
Pulp.
That's what we're going to make tomorrow.
We're going to be in the denim. We're going to be in the denim jersey. That's why I broke out.
Yeah.
That's why I broke out the old Wildcat hat I got right here, the original.
Oh, the
original. Well, that's the first time he had a staple puller on. Well, he had that Power K.
I got the Power K now. I got the Power K.
Hey, that ain't nothing wrong with that Power K, buddy. You keep it up.
Hey, that ain't a thing.
He ain't got me wearing a staple puller. You know what?
Yeah, I ain't got him.
That's a nice hat.
Yeah. I listen, I know a lot of people don't like the staple puller, but it kind of growed on me, guys. I mean, I'm sorry, but I do like the old Wildcat. I mean,
I do. I like
Rusty.
I like that one on your shirt.
Yeah, this one. But with the denim, we got the denim. I broke out the old Wildcat logo there on my hat because we got the denims. Look here, boys. We got the denims coming
out.
Breaking them out tomorrow for the big game.
They looked a little more grayer than they did blue, though.
I know. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't know if y'all seen and this kind of caught my eye. It had Jasper Johnson and Malachi up there, and it said our 2 Kentucky boys rocking denim. Where's Trent? Yeah, had them 2 posting pictures, but where's our Harlan boy at?
I feel like before he was getting so much attention before because him and Travis was the 2 Kentucky guys, and now they got a couple more on there. I almost feel like he's kind of on the back burner.
Yeah.
That's how it's making me feel.
But the game against, was it Arkansas or it might have been Arkansas. They was talking about how he was the 3rd leading scorer in Kentucky high school state basketball.
Yeah, he's
talking about how Travis. It might have been Arkansas.
He scored a lot of points.
I think he ended up with like 3,300, but he got overlooked because Purry had 5,300. But Purry had been playing high school basketball since 7th grade. Trent didn't play until he got in 8th grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, Purry also played at a school that probably had 300 kids. We went to a school that had well over 1,000. So I mean, competition's just a little bit different, but
Well, Perry's the one helped get Noah there. He told him Pope that's the best player ever played against.
Well, yeah, they played the state championship against each other.
Yeah, and then that's how come they went and got him to flip, and he went to Kentucky, or he'd been in South Carolina. I was about to buy him in South Carolina that year.
Yeah, they kept bringing that up, that Arkansas game, about how Cal passed on him and all this, and Pope got him, and he wins us the game.
Yeah.
But guys, that brings us to tomorrow. Big showdown, Tennessee Vols tomorrow, in Lexington, 8:30. Guys, what y'all's thoughts on this? William, Zach, Rusty.
Kentucky, I'm gonna say by 25.
Woo!
Because I gave them 5. I think I gave them 5 points in the Arkansas, and it was close to the 5, wasn't it? What was 8? So
8. I said 4, and you said 5. Yeah.
So I'm gonna give them 20-25 win tomorrow.
Zach.
Zach.
My bad. I was checking some stuff. Always up to 17 points a game right now. Well over 20 in conference. Well, I think Kentucky's got this one. I don't think we're gonna have a letdown because the last 2 games we've come out with perfect first halves. We've played great and we've controlled the tempo. I don't think Tennessee's going to be able to keep up with us. I'm going to say Kentucky 84, Tennessee 71. I'm going to take the Cats by 13.
Rusty.
I'm going to say we win by 10.
Good one. They're all good. I mean, Donald says 85, 82.
We're all bleeding blue tonight.
Guys, you want to know what I'm saying? Are you ready?
I can't see your arms. Are they down?
Are you ready? My pick, Kentucky, 92, Tennessee, 84.
92.
Yes, it's Tennessee. We're going to beat them. Yeah. We're going to score 90 points on them. It's Tennessee. We got to score 90 points.
Well, can I give you a stat real quick? Tennessee is scoring 82.2 a game, giving up 69. Kentucky scoring 82, giving up 71.
No, that don't sound good, Zach. I wish you kept that to yourself.
Hey,
you could keep that where you had.
Field goal percentage, Tennessee 48, Kentucky 47. Rebounds, Tennessee 43, Kentucky 38.
Come on.
Assist, Tennessee 17.5, Kentucky 16. Blocks, we're at 5 a game. They're at 3. Steals, we're at 7. They're at 7. Last 5 games, Tennessee is 4-1 with wins over Ole Miss, Auburn, Georgia, and Alabama. Lost to Kentucky. Kentucky's last 5 wins over Oklahoma, Arkansas, Ole Miss, Texas, and a loss to Vanderbilt. That's a lot to say.
You couldn't have fudged them numbers just a little bit.
Kentucky's averaging 90. Kentucky's averaging 97 points a game. We're giving up 26.
Well, this is Tennessee.
Yeah, that's Tennessee.
This is a Tennessee game. We're going to be ready to play. We're going to score 90 points on them, Zach. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see.
Say 9.
That's what I
said 84. I couldn't bring myself to say we was going to hit the 90 mark. Hey, I'd love to hit the century mark on Tennessee tomorrow.
I'm going to say 70s.
Yeah. I didn't want to go high above what I was thinking, but I think I said 84, 71. I'm happy. I think if we hit 80, we win. I really do.
Oh, we'll definitely win. I think we'll be in the 70s and we'll win by 10.
I'll take it all day. I'll take it.
I didn't pick a score. I was giving them. I do I'm gonna say 88-76.
Well, that's about what Brent said. 90. That's
cool.
almost 90.
Yeah. I hope we, like I said, I hope we hit 100 tomorrow.
They got to come out and play. They got to come out and play good.
They got to. Yeah, they got.
Yeah,
to.
we can't come out and have a first half like we had.
The Kentucky boys can't count tonight.
Well, guys, we gonna. Hey, William. Zach, don't go. We're gonna end the show here. Don't touch nothing on your phones or whatever. Just stay with us, okay? Don't get off here, okay? We're gonna talk after the show. Okay. Every time I hit end stream, I told Ruth, I said,
he's out. He's got to go get a Marlboro.
William got out here. Quick.
I didn't know.
Yeah, just give.
Hey, Rusty, we matching this week, bud.
But guys,
all right, yes, sir.
we get Will and Brent on that man flagging with us.
Yeah,
I'd look awful bald.
I see.
Ever since COVID, that's how I do it. Cheat.
Brent ain't far from us.
That's just how I get my cut. Guys, we all picked Tennessee. We got to beat Tennessee tomorrow. We got to keep this thing rolling.
We're going to beat Tennessee.
I think we played. Yeah. We played good this week. I thought we really played good. I think we played better. Hey, let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it. Hey, let's go and let's beat Tennessee by 90. Let's do this thing.
Cats by 50. Cats by 50.
I want to see Noah in there roughing some people up too.
I want Noah to get about 15 and 10 tomorrow.
He'll go in for a few minutes and he'll sit right back out.
I won't see. I mean, I think he's supposed to be a rebound guy.
They put weight on him, and he did go in and rebound. What was the Oklahoma game? He did go in and do some rebounding.
Yeah,
he didn't care to go.
Block that shot. Get out of here. You see that?
Block that shot. Yeah, I sent it to you. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. But guys, we're gonna get out.
I want to see 9 more technicals tomorrow. 9 more technicals.
Remember, Cal used to get them just to pump the team up. He gets so far out of the game. Just
he would. He'd get thrown out of games. It'd make no sense why he got thrown out. He wouldn't even argue plays. He just argue with whoever the official was.
Yeah,
I think it's all. Yeah.
When he coached for us, we went to Arkansas. He got thrown out. Got technical. Got thrown out. But guys, we're gonna get out of here. We thank you for joining us. And guys, remember this: God loves you. Go Big Blue. Good night, everybody.
Wow.